So today I have the brand new Ariana Grande Cloud Aurora scent to review for you guys. I think this just literally came out like 2 days ago, and I told you guys I would get this because I'm a loyal fan of pretty much most of her scents. At one point, I think I owned all of them except for like 2 limited edition ones. Then later on, I even owned one of the limited edition ones. So I think I've almost owned every single one of these perfumes at one point. I've decluttered many of them. Now only a few really big loves remain in my collection, but I kind of have to always review these scents every time a new one comes out because, truth be told, I really like her perfumes. One of my very first perfumes, in fact, signature scents before I owned hundreds of perfumes, was Ari. Just the basic OG Ari. I still use that perfume to this day, and I've just stayed reviewing these scents. So of course I had to pick up this new one. Now you guys know I've been doing a lot of content just focusing more on bringing some awareness to consumption and the overconsumption that's been going on in the fragrance community and kind of in all communities nowadays in general. I just want to bring some awareness because I think hobbies are fun and everything, but let's just not let it get too out of hand. And I've done many of these kinds of videos. I know on some of them I've had really good positive feedback, so thank you. But I've also had some people kind of sad almost. They think my content is changing, and it's not. I'm still here reviewing new perfumes. It's just every once in a while I want to bring some mindfulness. And I think that's important because before I used to just come on here talking about new perfume and new perfume and new perfume, and I can see why that can be very overwhelming. So I just wanted to slow down a bit. That's it. My content is not changing, but we're just bringing more responsibility and mindfulness. Anyways, speaking of that, I went with the 1 fluid ounce of this perfume. Normally every time there's a new release, whether I smelled it or not, I'm always jumping to the full size 100 ml, and there is one for this. And to be honest, I was actually gonna just do the tester just to test it out, but I kind of was shocked in the store when I smelled it. I thought this would just be another cloud flanker, not too different. The last few cloud flankers we've had are like 98% cloud with a little bit of variation, so I kind of went into this with that expectation. So when I smelled it at the store, I was like, oh no, that's actually really good. So I had to kind of stop myself a little bit from going to my past ways of just having this scarcity mindset, like I have to get the big bottle. So I was like, I'm gonna meet myself in the middle, and I'm not gonna do too much, but I'm also not gonna get the travel size. So I went with the 1 fluid ounce and, you know, save myself money as well. So bonus points on top of bonus points. Realistically, I have over 100 perfumes in my collection right now. I don't need another full size. But honestly, if it didn't surprise me and I liked it as much as I did, I probably would have just gotten the travel size, but this is actually, it's good, guys. Like, it's actually good, and it's actually different. That's one thing. Like, I'm okay with bringing in something new to my collection as long as I don't already have like 10 others just like it. And I really feel like that's this. So as with most of her recent launches, this kind of came out of nowhere. There's not really much like build up or hype with these scents, which to be honest, I kind of love. When there's a new launch, you'll see like all of TikTok and every social media flooded with influencers talking about it, influencers getting tons of PR with that product, and just people like hyping, and it gets overwhelming. It gives you this sense of urgency, like you have to go and run out and get it. And I feel like with their perfumes, they're more, hey, there's a new perfume, but like you don't have to go and run and buy it. And even with the PR of this, I didn't receive it, but the people that I saw that got PR, they got just like a sample size of it. They didn't even get the full size perfume, which I also love because sometimes PR gets out of hand. Like I've even received PR where it's like a ton of product and it's just, it's wasteful at a point. Thank you, obviously, but sometimes it's too much product. And so I love that she just kind of sent out little samples and people got to kind of test out this scent because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Let's get into the notes because the notes are so pretty for this, and I thought this was not gonna give me much, but I feel like this scent actually really reflects these notes. So this has top notes of sponge sugar, musk, blackcurrant, middle notes of glace, I don't know, vanilla, sandalwood, flower petals, and base notes of vanilla, blonde woods, smoke, and amber. The smoke kind of threw me off. I was like, smoke in an Ariana Grande perfume? Her perfumes are more like girly and a little bit more like juvenile or youthful. Let's just say youthful. So I didn't expect smoke, but I don't really smell smoke in here. This is so nice. Honestly, this is vastly different from anything I have in my collection. It's a sweet scent. And this smells like candy to me. It smells very candy-like in the opening. I've heard some people say it smells like cotton candy, like bubblegum. I'm not necessarily getting that. I'm getting almost I've been obsessed with this candy, Squashies. They're like little marshmallow and gummy candy infusion, and it's like raspberry and vanilla flavor. That's what this is reminding me of in the opening. It's literally that candy. Fluffy and sweet and candy-like, but it has like this marshmallow kind of base. And there's no marshmallow in here, which usually her perfumes do have marshmallow. There's none in that, but I'm still kind of getting it in here. But I'm guessing that's coming more from that glacé or the vanilla or the spun sugar. There's a lot of sweetness. I get a touch of cloud, but unlike her other past cloud flankers, where like I said, they've been like 98% cloud, I feel like this is like 2% cloud and 98% different. So I love that point blank period, because even though it's a flanker, it doesn't need to be exact to the original. I do think it does remind me of Yara, because I just scrolled on to Fragrantica and I was like, what does this remind me of? What is it reminding me of? And I see Yara in here and I get a little bit of Yara. Maybe it's like that strawberries and cream, like I said, that raspberry vanilla that I was talking about, like that candy. So yeah, that kind of reminds me of Yara, but it's also completely different. It's like even sweeter and creamier than Yara. Very candy-like. Honestly, I really did not expect to love this scent as much as I did. Like, I fully thought, you know what? Like, this is my job. Let me go pick this scent out because I know you guys are excited about it. I want to review it. I wasn't even the one excited for it. I just want to review it for you guys. But as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, I think I'm going to get a little bit more than the tester. I really like this. I really did not think that about it, but I really, really like it. It's very different. Adds to my collection. I don't have anything like this, so I'm really super happy bringing this into my collection. It's so youthful and fun and candy-like. It's sweet, it's comforting. It's not too sweet though. It's not sickly. It's not all the way gourmand. It's just, it's definitely giving that candy vibe. Marshmallow, raspberry candy. Fluffy, creamy. If you love that whole vibe and a little bit of pinkness, then I think you will really love this one. Even if you didn't like cloud, I think you would love this scent. It's like entirely different. Wear time on it, I would say, is about average. It's not the most exceptionally long-lasting scent I've ever smelled, but it's also not super poor. I get about 4 to 5 hours of wear. I've just been testing this out in the past couple days and it's giving me everything I wanted it to give me and more. So yeah, very pleasantly surprised. I love it when a perfume actually shocks me, because as of recent times, I'm more so disappointed in new launches than I am excited about them. So I'm happy whenever I can actually recommend something that's good and different. This is not the craziest, oh my god, whoa scent ever, but I actually don't have anything like it in my collection. So I feel like it does actually bring uniqueness. Even to someone that has a lot of sweet perfumes, I feel like the candy aspect, the warmth and the creaminess that this brings, there's just something about it that it adds to my collection that I don't have. So I'm very, very happy with this, and I totally would recommend it if you also meet any of that criteria that I just talked about. I'm very curious to know you guys' opinions on this, so let me know if you've tried it. And as always, go into the store, because now you can actually go in and smell the testers. Go in and smell it yourself, test it yourself, and see how you like it before you commit to a bottle, or get a travel size, get a 1 fluid ounce. You don't always need to rush to the 100 ml. Unless you really, really want it, then I mean, it's your money at the end of the day. This gets a thumbs up for me. Definitely give my recommendation on this one. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.